Hey guys, and welcome back to my next video. And today we are playing Robocraft, and it's not necessarily we're going to be playing it in a way. I'm just going to be explaining to you on how you can make a ship so you can actually survive against the people that are already maxed out levels and have ridiculous ships that are almost impossible to take out. Um, as you can see, I have a decent ship. I've already started putting some shields on it and stuff. If you guys are new to this game, you've seen the basic ship, you can see on how I've upgraded this one. But this one's gonna be on how you make a great land vehicle. My next one that comes out will be how to make a great flying vehicle. That might take a little bit to come out because I don't even know how to make a great one yet. But I've made my ship so it's really armored, and that's key to making ground vehicles because you're gonna be hit from everywhere. You're going to be get hit from the air, you're going to be getting hit from the ground, from all sides of your ship. So it's key to make sure you have really great armor. If you don't have enough RP, that's the money in this game, to make your whole entire ship one really powerful block, you got to go ahead and at least put it around this little chair thing right here. Because no matter how big and powerful your ship is, they can one-shot this with any gun, no matter what. Mine's kind of open right now. Usually I kind of block this off a little bit. I just put it open so at least you guys can see it. But yeah, anyways, as you can see, I have these 6 level 3 machine guns. I have 6 of them. You don't need 6 of them. I put 6 of them because they're really great. You can kind of see on how they're on different levels. I kind of set this up so this one in the back and this one's in the back. If someone shot a rocket or a missile and it landed right here, it'd just take out the radar, and it might take out one or like a very rare chance of taking out 2 of those. If it shot in the center and it hit in the center, it might take out one, or it might take out both, but again, a very rare chance. If it hit from the side, it might take 2 to 3 of them out, but I still have 3 of them open. You gotta think about these things when you're planning your ship. A lot of people actually put their guns underneath their ship. That's a great idea, but the only problem with that is if someone decides, hey, I'm gonna aim for their guns so they can't shoot, they're gonna end up shooting your tires as well, and then you won't be able to move, and you won't have any guns. You're just a sitting duck. It depends on how you play. When you're developing a land ship, you got to go ahead and think about 2 ways you're going to build a ship. Are you going to be sitting up on top of a rock and you're going to be shooting people from a distance, so you're not getting really shot at too much, but you're not face to face necessarily shooting at them and they're shooting at you? Because for me, I charge in just machine guns and everything, and I shoot apart everyone. If you guys want a gameplay of this ship, I actually have a stream highlight that I uploaded actually I uploaded it yesterday. You just gotta scroll back between the Rust videos that Andy uploads. He's a great uploader as well, so make sure to go ahead and check them out. But yeah, if you want to see on how the ship runs and everything, there's a stream highlight. I stream every day 2 p.m. I might be streaming Robocraft today, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, this ship, as you can see on how I've designed it, I did not have these shields at all before, and I don't even know if they really helped me too much, but it used to be all green. Actually had some silver and stuff in it, whatever this is. I think it's the heavy blocks. Yeah, I had heavy chases cubes. Oh my god. But yeah, also, when you're developing a land vehicle, you got to protect your wheels. You can see that if someone's ship is firing like this, it's almost impossible to hit my wheels, let alone know where they are. You can kind of figure out that they are here, but I mean, not everyone goes ahead and they sit there for 5 minutes trying to plan out where your wheels are as they're being shot. They usually just open fire. Also, if you're going to be charging forward, you got to go ahead and protect the forward side more than the back side. Try to protect them equally, but if you don't have enough, protect the back side. I mean, protect the front side when you're charging. You got to do that because you're going to be getting hit a ton from the front if you're charging forward. If you're sitting on the sidelines, that's a whole different thing. Make sure to have your armored ship, but make sure you're always keeping aware behind you, because people sometimes will slowly come up behind you and then just destroy you with something. That's actually usually what I do with my machine guns. But yeah, you just got to be careful. Um, yeah. Okay. As far as the guns, it all depends on how you would play the game. Machine guns, I would say for charging in, but they're also good for long range if you just tap the left mouse button. If you just tap it, they're actually pretty long ranged. They haven't buffered that, I guess you could say, or nerfed that yet. So if you want to, right now, they're pretty good for long range. But the snipers, I don't remember what they call them in this. Rail cannons. I like to call them snipers because you can zoom into them like a sniper. They're good for far ranged. The only problem is they take a long time to reload. So don't go ahead and charge in face to face with someone to go ahead and shoot unless you have people that can go ahead and fire at him while you're reloading. As the plasma launchers, they're not really long ranged at all. To compare them to like a Call of Duty game, they'd be like a shotgun that there's no way you're gonna get a hit a sniper on someone really far away. But plasma launchers, they're great for charging in. If there's someone that has like a very small ship, you can shoot them with one shot, it'll blow it apart and they're done. It depends on how many of those guns you have and what level they are to take effectiveness. Like if you only have one level 1 rocket launcher and you're shooting like my tank, there's no way that you're gonna win. You gotta go ahead and take targets on how your ship can handle it. Don't go ahead and attack someone that has ridiculous armor and has ridiculous weapons if you're not with 6 other people. I mean, you don't want to do that. You gotta go ahead and back up, think about every move you do, or you're gonna die. Yeah, as far as guns, there's those types of guns. I don't believe there's any others, I'll check. There's the front mount SMGs. I haven't used those. I assume that they're like the same as the top mount. If they are, they're pretty good, but try them out because these are free. Just try them out in a practice thing, see if they are good. Also, another thing I like to say is if you're going to go ahead and buy a machine gun, but you're not sure if you're going to want to use the machine gun, only buy one and then use it in a practice thing and see if it works for you. Because if it works really great, go ahead and buy some more, save up, buy more like that, and keep making your ship better. Another thing, if you're building a land ship, do not make everything one level. I've seen so many people make it so their guns are like, you know, game build there, but they have their gun like this, and they put their gun on top of here. That is the worst idea in the world, because if they shoot once and this goes away, instantly you lose your whole entire gun. It's probably the worst idea you could do when you're building a ship. I don't know what happened to my gun. Okay, anyways, when building a ship, don't do that, whatever you do. Yeah. Also, you gotta make your ship not necessarily look good as, like, what is it? Don't make it professional in a way, because it doesn't matter on looks. It matters on if your ship can destroy other people, pretty much. If your ship looks like crap, you can destroy everyone in less than like 3 shots, then you're completely fine. Because trust me, a lot of people are like, that ship looks like crap, he's easy to destroy, and they'll go after you, but then you completely destroy them in less than 10 seconds. I mean, that's what happens to me, because people look at my ship and they're just like, yeah, I can take that, and they run at me, but I have so many blocks for this whole thing that it's impossible, literally, almost impossible, to destroy me. The only weak spot I right now have is right here. If they shot up and landed here, it'd kill me. So make sure to block this off. Don't do what I'm doing right now. But also, as you can kind of see, if I turned around and I looked this way when I was firing, these guns would turn around and they'd be shooting this. You gotta think about that when you're building, because if I turn around and start shooting backwards, I wouldn't actually, these 2 cannons would be worthless. They would be hitting this and it would not work. You gotta think about that. I, however, could not make it so that these 2 guns would not be shooting other things without without making it shoot other things. But you just got to make sure you think about that when you're building. Shields, however, they're not a mandatory thing from my point of view. Some people, they love shields, but it only takes effect if they shoot your shield. If they shot right here, it's not going to do anything. So if you put your whole entire ship armored up with shields and stuff, great, but I mean, it's not mandatory from my point of view for shields. Let's see what else I have. Thrusters, you don't need them really for land ships. Some people put them on there for moving faster. You don't really need that. If you want to move faster, put better wheels on. Radar jammers, you can use those if you want. I don't use them at all. I figure not many people actually look at their radar unless they're like a hardcore player. They're not going to look at their radar. I've only looked at it like twice ever since I played this game. I looked at my radar, and that was usually actually just looking to see where my teammates were. If you want to have a jammer, go ahead and put it on if you have extra space, but don't take up a gun space for that. Enemy radar, again, you don't really need that. These maps aren't that big, so I mean, if you charge forward, you know you're going to hit an enemy or two, so you can go that way if you're looking for an enemy. If you want to have this for, say, you're running away, you want to know where they're going, go ahead. Helium tanks. Do not use this on a land ship, whatever the heck you do. Do not use this. Helium tanks are for building airships, period. That's it. I've seen people that built land ships out of helium tanks, and it's the worst idea. Helium tanks are used because they're light. They make it so it can make a ship go really high in the air, and it doesn't weigh as much. You don't need that. Your vehicle can go just as fast as anyone else's ship with just wheels. The electroplates, that's what I've been saying, shielding and stuff. They're not mandatory in my point of view. If you want them and you think they're really good, put them on. But I mean, you don't need them necessarily from my point of view. Airfoils, don't put them on. That's a airship. Radar receiver. If you want to, you can go ahead and put them on. It's a radar thing. I say don't put it on, but some people love radar because pretty much it depends on how you play. If you're a player that you look at your radar constantly, see where the enemies are, and then you go to them, put them all on. Put jammers on, put radars on, and put radar receivers on if you want to. But you don't have to have them. They're not a mandatory thing, even though like the receiver says this is mandatory for your ship. You don't need to have that. A lot of people make that mistake and they're like, oh my god, this thing says I must have this, I must put this on. No, you don't have to put that on. Okay. As far as the next thing, I was gonna say something. You gotta make sure that if you can take a couple hits and you won't lose your wheels, because again, you're gonna be a sitting duck if you get hit enough that you lose all your wheels. Especially if you lose your steering wheels. I only have 3 steering wheels. Actually, no, I have 8 now, so I can turn in all 8 wheels. I say don't use regular wheels. I don't really know if they just make you go faster or not, but I have 8 steering wheels and I go really fast. Another thing I see people doing all the time, don't make your ship like have a ram on the front. Ramming ships does 0 damage right now. There's no point to it. I know if you guys have played Space Engineers, which is another game made by this company, that's like the whole point, was to run into ships and blow them up. This, you run into them and it doesn't do anything. There's no point to running into them at all. Don't run into them, period. But yeah. I think that will be it for this video. I might do an updated one soon, if there's a couple more updates for this game, because it is a brand new game. The link to this game is in the description. Make sure to subscribe for some Let's Plays. Andy's doing a Rust Let's Play at the moment. Check out that game if you don't know it. He just uploaded a couple episodes today. He might be uploading some more tomorrow. Yeah, I'm playing Robocraft. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video.